Before you start your house hunting, it is best and wise for you to get a pre-approval in place. Why do you need to get a pre-approval? First and foremost, you get to know how much you can borrow. You get to know your borrowing power. And so each bank, they have their own calculator. And some banks actually lend generously. Let's say you're a single person wanting to buy your first home, and then you've got an income of $80,000 a year, just got one credit card with a $5,000 limit, and your monthly living expenses is around $1,800 a month. Now, when I do a search as a mortgage broker, and I've got a panel of lenders behind me, and I do my search, it will come back to me with so many lenders with the lending or borrowing capacity or borrowing power ranging from, like, let's say $591,000 at the top, and then going down to around $440,000. Next reason why you need to get a pre-approval is it saves you time and energy looking at properties that are outside your reach and helps you focus on your property search. Once you know your borrowing capacity, the broker will give you an idea of how much you can actually purchase. So you don't spend time looking for properties you're not actually able to afford. You can actually focus on what you can actually buy. Lastly, if you have a pre-approval, it means that when you find the right home, you can act fast and be in a good position to negotiate on price, knowing your upper spending limit. All the brokers need to do is, of course, get that contract of sale of you, order the valuation, and then request the bank where you got the conditional approval to convert the pre-approval into a formal approval. Because the banks already have all those documentation in place, there's less assessment involved. All the bank needs to do is, of course, get the valuation back with them, and as long as it comes back at contract price, then you're good to go. Here are the handy guides to help you get started. First is you collect your documents. What mortgage brokers need from you are proof of identity, like your driver's license and your passport, proof of income, which is, of course, your payslips, and of course your income statement or group certificate if you actually receive bonuses and commissions every year. Next, of course, is proof of savings. How much savings do you have? Do you have the minimum 5% savings? That's not going to be enough. You need additional funds to cover stamp duty and other expenses relating to your purchase. And then, of course, you need proof of your living expense. So normally, some banks actually ask for 6-month statement or 3-month statement minimum, showing your daily transactions, where your salary goes to, and how you spend your money. And then, of course, we also need to find out as mortgage brokers what schemes and grants are there that you can qualify for. Of course, the schemes and grants saves you money. Sometimes you just need like a 5% deposit and you can borrow the rest of the 95 without paying loan mortgage insurance. So that again saves you money in paying loan mortgage insurance. Second step to a pre-approval is the mortgage broker will find out what I mentioned earlier, how much you can borrow, and then how much deposit you need, how much your repayments will be each month, and will you qualify for the government grants and schemes. The third step in getting a pre-approval is when you submit an application to the bank. Our process here at Maverick Finance is that we try to get as much information about you and your financial situation. You actually do this by actually providing your information through our portal, which is quite user-friendly. And then we prepare the forms for you to sign. Once we receive the signed forms, we submit the loan application to the bank, and then the bank provides us with an approval in principle. The approval is good to between 3 to 6 months depending on the bank. The Maverick Finance process to getting pre-approval is quite simple. So I've divided them into 3 stages. The first stage is, of course, we collect the documents of you. And the way we do this is our process is quite digital from start to finish. So we have a portal. We send you a link to the portal. It's a very user-friendly portal. So all you need to do is input your information, type it in. You can use your phone, you can use your desktop, you can use your computer. Type in all the information. We also have a way for you to upload your documents into the portal. So the way we collect your documents is actually very secure. And so once we've got all that information with us, what we do is crunch the numbers, find out how much you can borrow, how much you can buy, and then from that, we actually provide you with our top 3 lenders, our recommendations for the best lenders for you. And then, of course, you get to choose that lender. And once you tell us which lender you want to go for, we start preparing the application form, which is the second stage. We prepare the application forms for you to sign. We give it to you, you sign, it comes back to us. And then once we've got it, the third stage, of course, is to submit that application to the lender that you chose. Once we submit that application, which is the third step, wait for that pre-approval in place. Of course, I will not take you to a lender in which you'll get declined. I'll always make sure we take you to a lender that you will get approved a loan for. And so once we've got the pre-approval or the conditional approval, you are given around 3 months, depending on lender, or that conditional approval is good for those 90 or 220 days. And so hopefully you find the property within 90 days. And then, of course, you can act swiftly because you've got the pre-approval in place. All we need to do again is, of course, submit the contract of sale to the lender, and then, of course, order the valuation, and then get that formal approval. So that process is quite quick depending on the lenders we go for. If you need something quick and fast, we tell you which lenders are quick and fast. The process of getting approved pre-approval, you don't pay us anything. As I always say to my clients, it's actually the lenders who pay us, but you get the same rate as what you'd get if you go directly to the bank. And then, of course, what's part of our service is the guidance. We hold your hands, we guide you through the process. We know the fear that you go through when doing this because it's something that's very alien to you. It's something that you haven't done in the past, so that's what we do. We're happy to help either first-home buyer clients, those who are refinancing, those who want to upgrade to a bigger home, wants to purchase a second home, wants to purchase an investment property. If you want us to help you, just give us a call. You can see our numbers and contact information on the screen. Give us a call and we'll help you.